everyone, it is time for November monthly favorites, and I try to keep it to 5 favorites per category. May have added a few extra. Beauty was definitely the highlight of my month. Looking back over the month, I don't know where November went. It just flew by. Number one intangible, of course, is that both my kids came home for Thanksgiving. Shane for the full week, Jake for just a few days, but it was so nice to have a full house for just a brief moment. And I have to admit, for those of you who are not yet empty nesters, it was just as nice to say goodbye to them on Saturday and get my house back to how I've become accustomed to living. So for those of you dreading the empty nest experience, while it is wonderful, the best feeling in the world to have them back, you will find it is almost as nice not to say goodbye. There is that little moment of melancholy feeling, but very quickly, like within minutes, you'll be fine. Let's start with beauty. Top of the list are the new BK Beauty lipsticks. I love all 5 of them. They are all different shades of pink. One of my absolute favorite shades is Self Love, which I'm wearing right now. But what makes it even more special, I automatically just loved it because it's a beautiful color. But then one of you pointed out in the comment section of the video that I posted last week showing my Get Ready With Me, my Thanksgiving makeup. I also did a try on of all 5 of the BK Beauty shades. One of you pointed out that the shade I'm wearing, it's Self Love, is a dupe for one of my all-time favorite lipsticks, Estee Lauder Impulsive. So I've swatched both of them, and Impulsive is this side right here, and they're very, very, very close. I think you're seeing a shade difference mostly because, let me bring it back. The finish is a little shinier on the Estee Lauder, so there's more light reflectivity. There's a little bit more peach, I'd say, in the Impulsive shade, but they are very, very, very similar. So similar that I am very happy to have an alternative to the discontinued Impulsive. And one thing they also have in common is that the lipsticks are also magnetic in the cap. So a feature I love, so you don't have to worry about the cap coming off in your purse and ruining the inside of your bag. Then there were a couple of complexion products that definitely made the top of my favorites list. Sephora had I'm gonna call it a sale because that's what it was. It was a sale. They like to refer to it as a beauty event. We won't even, that's a whole video about, I'll be nice. Okay, anyway, they had a sale. I picked up a few things. They are all amazing. The standout is something that you would think is kind of boring. It's a face powder, really a foundation powder. It's the Makeup Forever Velvet Matte Blurring Powder. I wear it in the shade Y215, and it is, at first glance, just a basic, comes with a poof pad, a basic boring face powder, but it is pigmented. You can wear it as a standalone powder foundation using the pad that comes with it. One side applies more heavily, one side a little less coverage. You can also use it as a setting powder, which is what I tend to do and absolutely love it as a setting powder. It gives a little more coverage than a regular loose powder, but with a fluffier brush. It's not heavy or cakey. And I love wearing it by itself or over tinted moisturizer to give just a little more coverage. And that's what I did yesterday. I paired my Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer with just a little bit of strategically placed pats of the Velvet Blurring Powder. I love this. I don't know why more people are not talking about this. Another complexion product that is not new, I've had it since June. I discovered this during the photo shoot for my GG New York handbag release. It's the Face Atelier Ultra Pro Foundation. I wear mine in the shade Wheat, and this is not the full size. This is a deluxe, I wouldn't even call it sample. I just say a smaller size that you can find. I found mine on Amazon, actually. I'm wearing it in the shade Wheat, which is probably maybe one shade too dark, but one of the great things about this foundation is that it's really forgiving in its shade range. I do want to go get the next shade down too, because I have a feeling my skin will get even lighter over the next couple of months. But this is the most beautiful skin-like finish. A little bit goes a long way. And what I just recently learned when I was looking up the new shades that I wanted to check out is that they claim it's not exactly waterproof, but that the CEO of the company wore this scuba diving or snorkeling and it stayed on underwater for an hour. So as waterproof as I need it. And I have an upcoming vacation. I'm going on a cruise towards the end of January. So I will be packing this one because they said it works great if you mix a couple drops of this in with your facial sunscreen. And it's a really perfect tinted sunscreen that gives you coverage. So I cannot wait to try that out. Sticking with complexion products, I picked up this because I've heard so many other influencers raving about this, and when I saw it was included in a recent Tarte sale, I grabbed it. It's the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Highlighter in the shade Exposed. There are, I think, 3 shades. I went with Exposed, and it is a gorgeous, very shiny highlighter. So there it is, swatched on really heavily. The sun is setting and you can still see how much it reflects. Of course, if you use a fluffier brush, you will get less of that gleam, but it just blends really nicely right into my skin tone. And I have it just a tiny bit, like just right here, because the other highlighter that I have been using pretty much all month was something I picked up from watching one of Tati's videos. Tati is back, if you didn't know that. And she's back with a vengeance, putting out some great videos. And she was talking about how she used this really old Hourglass palette as a highlighter, specifically the middle shade, which is Incandescent Light. And you would think that this doesn't do much. It's just like a very basic, almost white powder. But there it is on the back of my hand. Do you see that reflection? It does. I have it all, the whole length of my cheekbone, the tip of my nose, a little bit down the middle of my nose. It is amazing. I mean, look at that. There is some definite gleam, but it's really soft. It's not that bling disco ball highlight look that I usually go for, but I'm really enjoying it. It's, I think, a little bit next level from the Essence version, but I think it also lasts longer on my skin. So I love it. And obviously I could try some of the other shades if I wanted it a little less highlighty, but I'm really enjoying this. And then a new product that I talked about in my last video a lot, so I won't go too deep into it, is the Natasha Denona Biba palette. I picked this up from Sephora as well. It's stunning. It's beautiful. I'm wearing the shades today. My absolute favorite is this shimmer shade called Monroe, this one right here. It's so creamy. It's so soft. I'm putting 2 fingers up so I'm not flicking you off. There we go. It's so creamy and soft and reflective, and I just like wearing it all over my lid, just kind of all by itself. I do have a darker color in the outer corner, but it's just the easiest shade. They're all easy to wear. Admittedly, I haven't really done much with the black or the gray, but I've been playing with everything else. All very, very wearable. Let's move into clothing. No particular order. First of all, Soma pajamas, specifically the Cool Nights pajamas. I went into my winter pajama drawer and pulled out all of my long sleeve sets from last year because it's finally cool enough to wear them. And I love them specifically because in the winter months when I do first get into bed, I'm freezing. I don't know what that is. But then sometime in the middle of the night, I will wake up normally warm. And so the blankets are on, the blankets are off. Cool Nights pajamas, I don't have that problem. They keep me warm enough when I get into bed, but they are regulating, I don't think they're regulating my body temperature, but they're wicking away any moisture. They're not heavy, and so I don't get hot in the middle of the night, is what I was trying to say. And I love them. I did pick up a new pair for this season, specifically the Soma family matching pajamas. I got Michael, Jake, and Shane, the men's version, which is a black long sleeve top, and then red plaid bottoms. You're not gonna see that. I'm still working on them to let me post the picture, but I have not gotten the okay just yet. And then I bought myself a set of the women's matching pajamas, which is also a black long sleeve top, and then the red plaid pants. But then you also have the option of buying separates for women. So I did go ahead and get the traditional pajama top in the red plaid as well for myself. So that is what you've been seeing. And we did do a family portrait wearing the matching pajamas. We've never done that before, but I realized just before Thanksgiving that we had not taken a family portrait, and this was gonna be the only time we are all 4 together in time for me to get a photo and get it ready for a holiday card. So matching pajamas it was, and I can tell you that 3 adult men really aren't into family pajamas, but as a mom, I enjoyed the moment. Then I tried to convince them they're just loungewear. They didn't buy it. Number 2 is the Jackie sweater. I also mentioned this recently in my just last video. I did a little Avara haul. This sweater is incredible. The color is, I think it's coming across really true to color. It's a really pretty melon color. It's knit, but it almost feels like a super soft knit version of neoprene. I can't explain it. It's incredible. I love this. If you don't like melon, it does come in several other colors, including a really, really bright pink and I can't remember the other ones, but I think this is a really unique color, and I can wear it now, but I think this color is really great for spring as well. Another favorite for this month is this gorgeous, gorgeous blazer from White House Black Market. They are really known for their blazers. Of course, I did not go for the traditional, just like work appropriate one. I went for this very luxe velvet one. I think it is fabulous. I did size up one because I am pretty busty, but if you're not, I would go with your true size. I don't wear my blazers usually buttoned, so it's really not an issue, but I just love everything about it. And I got some lint on it, of course. This wouldn't be a MsGoldgirl video without something not quite right. It has functional pockets. It's lined with some pink satin. I like to wear it with the sleeves rolled up as well. I am loving White House Black Market. I did a sponsored Instagram post for them, I think back in September. I have since gone back and purchased a ton of stuff from there. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I love White House Black Market. Along with that, I wanted to share this earlier, but it hasn't been posted yet on my Instagram feed, and so I was holding off. But the thing is with Chico's, their stuff sells out pretty quickly. So I wanted to share this before you missed it. Technically it's a cardigan. It's a knit cardigan blazer, and it's tweed, and it has threads of kind of like a bronzy gold running through it. Gold buttons. It does have the pockets that are more like a cardigan. I absolutely love this. I basically live in some sort of t-shirt and jeans through the fall, winter, and spring months, and just throwing on something not as structured as a traditional blazer really just elevates an outfit, and I think this one is fantastic for fall and through the holiday season because that little shimmer of gold, but it's casual enough that you can just wear it every day as well. Definitely one of my favorites. And then the last clothing favorite I don't have with me because it's in the wash because I keep wearing it are these brushed terry joggers from Soma. I got them in the camo pattern, but they do come in quite a few solids as well. And they are incredible. Again, I talked about them a lot in my most recent video, so I don't want to get into too much detail, but if you are looking for just the most luxurious feeling joggers that you've ever worn in your life, you have to try these. They're amazing. Okay, let's get on to accessories, starting with what are in my ears. I don't know that these really go with the outfit, but I wanted to wear them. These are the statement earrings that I'm loving from Kendra Scott. These are not new, but they are new to me, and they're so fun, and they make a little tinkling noise if you shake your head just right. There is also a new version of these they released for the holidays that has crystal stones all through them, so they add a whole other level of sparkle. But I love these because they are huge, but they are not heavy. They are not weighing down my earlobes, but they are a lot of fun. Sticking with jewelry, again, another piece from Chico's that I haven't been showing because I hadn't posted it yet on Instagram, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want you to miss out because while Chico sells out of their clothes sort of quickly, their accessories fly out the door. And I've been shopping at Chico's since my 20s for accessories. They have amazing pieces. And this layered necklace, this is one necklace. It's sold as one necklace. I think it's really, really cool. The coolest part is that each of these layers can be removed and worn separately or in any combination. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 chains in one, and you can wear them in any combination you would like. You can adjust the length on some of them. They are really cool, and I think just definitely a great gift. If you're looking for a really good gift idea and you're not sure what to get someone, you've got like 4 ideas in one right here. So I wanted to share that with you because I'm loving it. Another White House Black Market find. They're known for their clothes, but let me tell you, the standouts from White House Black Market are the shoes. They are amazing. I basically want to get a pair of shoes, at least one pair, every month because I've never seen anything quite like it. I picked these up actually to wear with that pink blazer. It was an event at Erin Condren, and how fun are these suede shoes? So obviously these are purple. There's also a version in red and another option in black. And I think these are so fun. And I mean, and because they're suede, they're super, super comfortable. They stretch, they mold to your foot a little bit better. I find that White House Black Market runs true to size. So whatever size you are in one pair of shoes, you're pretty much guaranteed to be that same size across the board. If you're worried about ordering online, don't be. They make it really easy. So aren't these fun? Again, Great for the holiday season. You can just throw in a pair of jeans and a cute sweater, something really basic, and then throw these on. If you're worried about colors clashing, get them in black. They totally change up the outfit. Another accessory that made it to my favorites list, but it's not new, are these Dr. Scholl's slip-on sneakers. I've been wearing these and loving these for quite a long time. I thought they'd been discontinued, so I usually don't wear them when I'm taking a picture because I don't want people to go, where can you find them? And then I can't tell you where to find them. But I recently found them again. I don't know if they just got relaunched or what, so I'll link them down in the description box, but these are still my absolute favorite slip-on sneakers. And I know I said earlier that I'm not a huge fan of animal prints anymore, but there's something about this one that's just very simple and it goes with everything. The last favorite for accessories is, again, not new. It is, of course, my bag, but specifically the Ivory shade. I really hadn't been reaching for this very much. I was primarily wearing the camel or the black, but I have been wearing this Ivory shade pretty much non-stop this month. This has been the color of choice. And I did want to let you know that while it, of course, is available at GG New York, it is also going to be available at some other online retailers, which I can't exactly say yet, but one that is already available is Verishop. So if you are familiar with Verishop, or I believe you are an international viewer, I think they have better international rates. I will link to this bag that is available in all 3 colors on the Verishop website. I thought that was kind of fun. When it does become available on the 2 other retailer websites that I am aware of, I will make an official announcement, probably over on Instagram. I'll catch you guys up here as well. Just think 2 high-end, more luxury retailers. Don't want to jinx it, but very excited for that to happen. Okay, let's move on to lifestyle. First, love these every year. So glad they're still available. My light up garlands, they're just like little light up crystal beads, basically, with string lights through them. I've wound them all over my banister. They're on top of my mantle. I pull them out every year for Hanukkah and winter time. And Michael today said he loves them so much. Can we just keep them up year round? No. Number 2 for lifestyle, where to go? I can smell it. I had talked about these as, this is a set of 3. They're the Nest mini diffusers and it comes in a trio. And this is the holiday scent, and there's also a pine scent, and I, for the life of me, cannot remember what the 3rd scent is. Oh, snow. It's the snow one. And initially I was going to give these as gifts, and then I selfishly decided to keep them for myself. And this one has been living in my closet, and I love them. I love the tinier size. They're great for smaller spaces. I put another one in our powder bathroom, and I can't remember where. Oh, and I put one in Michael's office. They're lovely, and the smell is incredible. And I have to say, I'm really getting back into diffusers because you don't have to worry about lighting a candle or worrying about blowing out the candle and the safety of that. So all into these diffusers. I love them. Next lifestyle favorite, very specific to those of us who celebrate Hanukkah. Let's face it, Hanukkah decorations, generally, they suck. They're generally kind of cheesy, not exactly in line with my, I don't really have a design aesthetic, but if I did, it doesn't work with them. But I found these recently, one on Amazon and one at the retailer called At Home. These little Kurt Adler Hanukkah houses. I mean, these are actually cute. They're not elegant, but I think they're cute, and they do light up. This one lights up blue. I think it flashes through. I can't remember, this is the one, I think this is the one that I found on Amazon. This one also lights up, but isn't this beautiful? I think they're beautiful. And I just love that it's an option. There just aren't a lot of great Hanukkah options out there for decorating. So this one lights up as well. There we go. Just a nice steady glow. I wish they had a timer. They do not, but you know what? I'm just so grateful to have cute Hanukkah decorations. I am willing to just flip the switch myself. Another more decor favorite is my new full-length wall mirror that I got from Ballard. I've been searching and searching and searching for a really big mirror that I could put in that space. It's a pretty large blank wall, and it just works perfectly. And when I'm not using it as a selfie mirror or a try-on mirror for Instagram stories, it reflects a really nice amount of light both into my bedroom and into the family room. And so it just adds a nice little extra feature there. And I'm glad we waited as long as we did because I found exactly what I was looking for. And then the last lifestyle favorite is very specific to those of us who are content creators, and that is the Rode vlogging kit. Your phone goes in here. Generally, you have to take it out of the case if you have one of the bigger iPhones, but it goes in here. It also it comes with a mic that you can plug right into your phone. It has this light that you can turn on and off if you want. But even if you don't use the light, I just love this tripod. You can keep it closed like this, and it's a lot easier to do vlogging and get rid of some of that handshaking. Or you can turn the knob and it comes apart, and you can use it as a traditional tripod. So really handy when you are traveling and that kind of thing. So I'm loving this, and if you know any YouTubers or Instagrammers in your life, or even preteens, teenagers, they would love this. It's right up their alley. I just had to mention this because I am personally loving it. I know it's very specific to a certain kind of person, but I've needed this for about 10 years, so I'm glad I finally got one. Well, those are my favorites from November. I'm actually filming this on what will be the first night of Hanukkah, hence the blue and white. So I am losing light. It is almost time to light the candles. I'm gonna say goodbye and then go out to our local deli for some good Jewish soul food, some latkes, maybe some matzo ball soup. I hope you're all well. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Thanks for hanging out with me this month. I have lots of great content already planned for December, so please do not forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Do the thumbs up thing and ring the bell so that you get notifications when I upload videos, which are every Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday. They go live 6 a.m. Central. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you had some fun, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.